My name is Jason Serro, and I'm a licensed professional counselor, providing therapy to people of all ages located in Connecticut and all across the United States. Please like the video and subscribe if you think it will help in some way. Perfectionism can be broken up into two categories: maladaptive perfectionism and adaptive perfectionism. Maladaptive perfectionism is when someone sets unreasonably high performance standards and is extremely self-critical in self-evaluations. They can have serious environmental control issues and be super negative when things don't go their way. The achievement of goals is usually viewed as being accomplished their way only, with no outside influence, no matter how practical that guidance may be. They tend to have an all-or-none mentality. Anxiety, body stress, depression, stress eating, loneliness, isolation, and relationship and academic difficulties are often seen as a result of this maladaptive perfectionism. A longitudinal investigation measuring adaptive and maladaptive perfectionism concluded that there is a strong correlation between maladaptive perfectionism and depression and hopelessness. There is often a childlike stubbornness and Lone Ranger type attitude associated with this type, frequently alienating others. They can be very off-putting to others who may simply want to help them feel better. Maladaptive perfectionism can also result in someone projecting the same impossibly high expectations they hold for themselves onto their romantic partners, contributing to relationship difficulties. Adaptive perfectionism is essentially gaining satisfaction from intense personal efforts, but they can tolerate the imperfections without being self-critical. They will be able to handpick what choice, technique, or circumstance went wrong, while refraining from self-critical arrows. They are more likely to work very hard, and when they don't attain their standards, they are disappointed. But they have a willingness to learn and get better from their efforts, and develop a resilience to continue striving toward their goals. They are realistic and positive while continuing down their path despite the setbacks. I'm always struck when a person recognizes and discusses the consequences associated with maladaptive perfectionism, yet wears it like a badge of honor. I recognize now that they haven't expanded their mindset. This thinking is established very early on in life, and they're doing the best they can with what they know. Growing up with high-achieving parents or parents with high standards is often a precursor to the need to succeed brilliantly in life. There is a familial and societal pressure that if you're not achieving greatness, you're essentially a nobody and no good to the world. Also fueled by the social media phenomenon where Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok allow us to put out to the world this framed sense of reality we choose to show that is often one-sided. Follow these steps for dealing with the perfectionist part. Number 1. Stop living in denial. Denial as a defense mechanism delays the inevitable, but does not delay the everyday cumulative damage that occurs while you're pretending this doesn't exist. Time waits for no one. Because denial is so damaging, I encourage you to develop healthier distress tolerance skills, because that's what we are essentially saying, is that I don't believe I have the internal skills and resilience to emotionally handle this right now. Number 2. We can practice a dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT, strategy called radical acceptance. Radical acceptance will help you to recognize and accept the problem or situation as it is, instead of focusing on how you would like something to be different, especially when it's out of your power and control. Number 3. Use mindfulness to redirect your energy to something directly in front of you that you do have the power and control to do something about, and then do it. Self-soothe with your 5 senses. This will help you tolerate the impact of big emotions. Find 5 things you see while going on a walk. Listen to 4 different things like the sounds of nature, music, or seek out people on YouTube showing different types of big laughter. I think it's really funny watching people laugh. Find 3 ways to receive healthy touch, like hugging someone you love, taking a warm bath, or grounding yourself by manipulating something small with texture in your hand. Find 2 different snacks just for taste. Not a big meal, but maybe something salty and sweet or hot and spicy. And find some flowers, scented body lotion or candles, or some perfume or cologne you like for your sense of smell. I mentioned many of these strategies along with other very helpful coping strategies on 3 of my other videos on how to manage panic attacks, 3 solutions to manage imposter syndrome, and my output versus input video. Be sure to check those out as soon as possible to get even more great strategies for your life. If you liked this video or found it useful in any way, please share it to someone you believe it may help. Please like the video and subscribe. And don't forget to put the notification bell on so you know exactly when my next video comes out. Thank you for watching, and as always, be where you are, be resilient.